Hello everybody, DTMD1990 here, and before we kick things off for the Raw Preview that I was not a part of last week, because of, what was last Monday? Basketball game! Yeah, I would like to congratulate the Sacred Heart Boys basketball team on winning their Class S state tournament, against Valley Regional, 71-46. Phil, your thoughts on last night's game, and was I loud enough?
It was a great game. The Hearts were in it all the way. Yes, you were really loud. You said some things to the refs that, let's just say, we're not, good enough to say in these videos, but
Want to stay PG-13?
Yes. You said some things to the refs that they were valid points because they called way too many calls that were just invalid in so many ways. But you know what? Hearts got the win. Good for them. Let's get into the draw.
WrestleMania is a week away. No applause. Let's go. WrestleMania is a week away. Is it really a week away?
Yeah. 6 days.
It's March 29th. Damn.
6 days.
We nasty. Okay.
So that's for Mania.
Alright. Rusev. No, we're not going to talk about him first. I'm still on that page. Alright. Phil, tonight, and by the way, I'm going to check into something, but, alright. Phil, I'm going to let you answer this question while I check into something. You're probably going to hear a lot of clicking, but that's, oh well. Phil, will Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar brawl before WrestleMania?
God, I hope so.
I hope you're talking to somebody.
Yes, I am. Don't worry.
Talking to Trent?
Yes.
Say hello. Hello.
Don't worry, says hi. Can we start that again?
No. There are no changes in here. This is the Daisy Flick Squad. This is the Daisy Flick Squad. Alright? We cool. You cool. You cool. You not like it. Yeah, we cool here, Phil. We flicking. Alright. Just answer the question, PO3. Answer the question. Answer the question. You're good.
I do want them to brawl before WrestleMania because it'll bring something to the storyline, and when Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are face to face, there are gonna be some words that they are gonna say to each other, and I'm just gonna say it's gonna be a really cool thing to see Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns face to face here on Monday Night Raw. I want them to go head to head tonight in some way, shape, or form. Because he is supposed to be there, but y'all know how Lesnar is.
Alright. We good. Okay. Just want to check on something for a little bit. I do think Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar should brawl, although Brock Lesnar is such a baby and a wuss that he will not brawl because he's a baby and a wuss. Pretty simple like that. And I hate Brock Lesnar with all my heart. Go back to UFC. We will not miss you. Pretty simple. Right?
I agree.
Pretty simple. Is that straight to the point? Is Brock Lesnar watching right now? I don't know. But nobody likes him. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. This man is an embarrassment to WWE. go away. We won't miss you. Go back to UFC and lose every match that you could.
I hope you lose and CM Punk.
Because, with all due respect, people, if we're going to criticize Roman Reigns, why are we not criticizing Brock Lesnar before that? This man shows up whenever he wants to, and it's usually about once every 2 or 3 months. Nobody wants to see him. He is not that big of an attraction. Nobody cares. Take the damn championship off him. We don't like him. Now, we get to Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, is Roman Reigns there every single week?
Yes.
Every single week, right?
Yes.
So why are we criticizing Brock Lesnar for not being there every single week, and he's our champion? I don't care how bad the champion is. Brock Lesnar's reign is is worse than the Miz's reign. And the reason is because Brock Lesnar isn't there. For God's sakes, the Miz's reign was one of the worst reigns I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Was he there? Yes. Brock Lesnar, you're a baby. You left Raw, left in the middle of a Raw. I would have fired your ass right then and there. You would have been gone. But Vince McMahon and Triple H don't have the balls to do it. So they'll take the championship off you at the biggest show. They're still letting you perform at the biggest show of the year. And damn, they better take this title off him. I don't care if Lesnar wins and Seth Rollins cashes in. I don't care if Roman Reigns wins against Brock Lesnar. I don't care if Roman Reigns wins and Seth Rollins cashes in. I don't care. That championship better not leave WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar still as the champion.
And Brock Lesnar better not leave if he does retain the championship and leaves the WWE.
Oh, he won't. Oh, he won't.
Because he says that's gonna happen.
He won't. He won't.
If you know
he won't.
WWE psychology,
he won't.
Usually, what the champion says, the complete opposite happens. So
he won't. And you know why? You know why? Because WWE will be smart enough and take the title off him at WrestleMania. I probably should have saved that for the end. Anyway, let's get to... I don't even know. I'm such in a bad mood right now. But, Phil, how will Triple H respond to Sting coming on Raw last week with Randy Orton? Doing his thing, doing what he had to do. Helping Randy Orton fight off members of the Authority. How will Triple H respond to that?
I think it's just going to go too sad, personally. I mean, they put two great storylines with Roman Reigns, not Roman Reigns, wow, still calling on that, with Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, and Sting and Triple H, together. You question the one huge, well, it was supposed to be the main event match, but never really happened, into one huge, I'm going to call it segment, because that's pretty much what it was. Into one huge segment, it made possibly the biggest build they could have ever had for this past month heading into WrestleMania. Now, if you guys saw the stuff that happened after Raw on the WWE Network. And it was Sting and Randy Orton in an interview with Michael Cole. He says, Sting says, and I quote, "I've been waiting 14 years to get inside this ring right here, and it feels smoking good, by the way." And Triple H, I meant what I said when I said somebody needs to take you down, and that is what I'm going to do at WrestleMania. He's going to let all those words stick into his head, and I think he's just going to explode at this point. I mean, you saw him when he was on the ramp, just looking at his henchmen, as I like to call him, just get beat up by Randy Orton and Sting, and you saw how infuriated he was. We'll see Triple H lose his mind tonight, thanks to Sting. And man, is it going to be a great match in 6 days at Mania. What you think?
Ah, boy. I don't know. It's a good build. I like what Sting talked, finally, acting like he hasn't talked since he came to the WWE. I like how they use that, because now he's finally talking. Or talked. Which was kind of weird how they didn't have him talk at least once before that point. And they had a video on him accepting the match. Or accepting the meeting at Fastlane. But how will he respond to Sting? Personally, I think Triple H is going to add a stipulation. I don't know what that stipulation is. Maybe it's that Sting will never come back to the WWE if he loses. Maybe it'll be a career-threatening match for both of them. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. I'm excited though. I'm ready. This match will be a good match. I'm determined. Nobody will ruin that for me, because I believe in this match. Do I think it has potential to be the best on the card? Yeah. Will it be the best on the card? Probably not. You have the Intercontinental title match, which to me has been really given too many people into it. I don't know if I don't know. I think it's just been given too many people. I think it should have stayed Bad News Barrett and Dean Ambrose. I know people need Daniel Bryan to be on WrestleMania. Not like they were going crazy for him when he first came into the WWE, like a lot of other people were. That includes me, because I was very high on Daniel Bryan. And now everybody's a lover all of a sudden. But and Dolph Ziggler. I mean, how many people are in this match? 7. Okay. Which we might as well go into that topic now that I got my point out of the way.
Yeah. Point is, Sting and Triple H is going to be a great match, and both of us can't wait for Mania.
But
so
let's get into the Intercontinental title. To me, too many people, as I said, have been added to this match. It just 7 people. 7 people.
Yes.
Like,
if you guys don't know the competitors in this match, it is Bad News Barrett, who's the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Ambrose, Stardust. Who else is in there?
R-Truth and Luke Harper.
R-Truth and Luke Harper. Yes. I want. You can get to your point in a second with the too many people thing, because I do agree with you there. But I want you to give me a rundown on, like, your top 7 to win this match.
Oh, we'll do that at WrestleMania. We'll do that at WrestleMania. Don't you worry. We'll wait.
Okay.
We'll wait.
Alright.
We'll wait. I got you. I got you.
Okay.
But
I do agree with you. That
well, we still got. There's a topic to talk about here. The retribution on Bad News Barrett. We'll get to that in a minute. But I just want, to me again, too many people have been added to this match. It's a Money in the Bank match again. Money in the Bank matches are not regular ladder matches. Ladder matches are some of the best, most exciting matches I think I've ever seen. See Luke Harper and Dolph Ziggler. See Edge and Jeff Hardy. One-on-one ladder matches. This match is way too big for too many people. It has too many people. It just can't work. It can't work like this. Can it be a good match? Does it have potential to be a good match? Yes, but at the most, it should have been 4 people. At the most. And even that's stretching it a little bit. I would have rather had Ambrose and Bad News Barrett. The rest of the guys, if you had Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, I mean, those guys, they said they were going to go at it. If you wanted them to go at it, maybe. If you wanted Sheamus to come back and face one of them, maybe Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler could be added to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Give that freaking match some prestige, because that doesn't mean anything to me. But I just don't see it. I don't see this match. I was excited. Dean Ambrose and Bad News Barrett in a ladder match. And then Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett. Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler. Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, then Stardust, then freaking Luke Harper came out of nowhere in this. I just don't understand why you need to add this many people.
They dropped the ball on the Stardust and Goldust.
Oh, they did.
With the I mean, I know they did it on Fastlane, but they dropped the ball there. And Stardust is just in there just to be in there, I think.
Stardust could be in the main. Stardust could be in the main. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He really could. But let's get onto this. Randy Orton. Will he get his hands on Seth Rollins tonight on Monday Night Raw?
Yes. I firmly believe in that, because I mean, yeah, sure, they built up things with the Triple H thing and that whole entire confrontation together with them, but I think they just need one more face-to-face confrontation before this thing could just automatically just explode out of proportion and explode out of control, and then we'll have this great match at WrestleMania. This one last thing would either be like, I think either some stipulation could be added. I don't know what it could be, but some stipulation could happen, or just something with the other members of the Authority, like J&J, Kane, and Big Show. They could just do something to Randy Orton, like, so, like, menacing and so bad that Randy Orton just wants to get his hands on all of them. But, I do think that Randy Orton and Seth Rollins will somehow clash heads tonight and Randy Orton will get his hands on Rollins tonight. Believe that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to still process this in my head because, like, I was thinking over the past couple weeks since Randy Orton has turned back face. Has Seth Rollins ever really got his hands on Randy Orton? No, and I'm being completely serious. I'm asking you, has that happened? Because I don't know. I'm trying to think back. Because he turned again when in that tag match or the handicap match or whatever the hell it was, and Seth Rollins got beat the hell out of. Last week, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I think that's when Sting returned. Or Sting came to the ring, right?
Last week, yeah.
Okay. And was there anything else in the middle of that? I don't think there was.
No.
So.
And to answer your question, if Seth Rollins ever got his hands on Randy Orton, he tried, but he never succeeded.
Okay. This is what I think tonight. Seth Rollins will get his hands on Randy Orton. Not Randy Orton get his hands on Seth Rollins.
So flip-flop.
Yes, a flip-flop. Exactly. It's exactly what's going to happen.
And you think Seth Rollins is going to have the upper hand heading into Mania?
Yes, I do.
That could be a very good possibility.
Because I'm trying to think about this. If Randy Orton gets beat on tonight, Seth Rollins has the upper hand going into Mania, then Randy Orton beats Seth Rollins at Mania. Seth Rollins goes in, tries to cash in, or could cash in and succeed or fail whether Randy Orton comes out or not. I mean, I don't know about that part, but Seth Rollins all of a sudden has the upper hand, then the bottom, or then the down hand, and then he has the upper hand again if he goes ahead and cashes in. So it's a lot of flip-flops here.
And you know, I'm glad you brought that up, because if Seth Rollins does go into this match with Randy Orton at Mania and somehow loses to Randy Orton thanks to WWE psychology here, when the heel gets on the upper hand, somehow the face is usually going to the victory. If Seth Rollins cashes in, and he actually cashes in successfully, and Randy Orton doesn't even realize, and they could probably bring Randy Orton back into the title picture, because he has never had his one-on-one chance to regain the WWE World Heavyweight title ever since he lost it.
Yeah.
They could bring back this feud and try to get it for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm very happy you said that.
Yeah.
Because that could possibly happen.
And I was getting into that. About Randy Orton not getting his one-on-one title shot, as every superstar is obviously able to get. You could also bring Roman Reigns into the picture, because if he wins the championship, hopefully he does. I'm talking to you, Brock Lesnar, and Triple H and Vince McMahon, and all the creative team who are thinking that Brock Lesnar is going to walk out champion at WrestleMania. If Roman Reigns wins, this could turn into a triple threat. I don't know how that would work, but it gives Roman Reigns some leverage to work with. And maybe Roman Reigns could join the Authority. I mean, do you understand where I'm trying to go here? If Roman Reigns and Randy Orton start working together, against the Authority, and all of a sudden Roman Reigns drops the dime. It's amazing, man. Roman Reigns turns heel, joins the Authority. How much heat is that? This is what I've been waiting for. And if they do that, Roman Reigns he'll be something. He'll be something. And who's to say that's not going to happen? Like, I'm not opposed to that at all.
This is a week that I love the most. This is a week because you're 6 days from the biggest show of them all in the wrestling world, WrestleMania. I mean, wheels in people's heads just start turning and turning and turning. Wrestling fans like you and I, we think of these situations that could possibly happen. And then, whether they do happen or they don't, it is okay because we at least have these wheels turning, and that shows that we actually are engaging into the program, we are watching it closely, and we are putting our minds into it.
Yep.
And that's what the WWE is trying to do here with this Sting and Triple H, Seth and Brandy, Brock Roman, Cena Rusev, which we'll get into in a second with the Cena Rusev.
Yep.
They want all of us to put our heads together and figure out what's going to happen at Mania. Not give it away, but just give it a little bit leverage so that when we do see Mania, these WrestleMania moments and surprises can happen. And that's why I love this week so much.
Alright. So our last topic of the Raw preview for WrestleMania. Probably the match that I'm most excited for. A match that has had probably the best build out of any match here on the card. Although it could be the WWE Championship. I'm talking to you, Brock Lesnar. Is Rusev and John Cena. And before I get into this, when I read on Twitter now, the disrespect to John Cena and Rusev is off the charts. Don't be disrespectful to these individuals going out there giving the best story that they could. Will the match live up? Maybe not. Maybe not. And probably not. That doesn't mean it's going to be a scrubby match. Cena has a couple more in him. Just because he's not in it anymore and doesn't want to be in it, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? He put, how many years is this? 2002? Since 2002, that is 13 years in this company. The disrespect that I'm hearing coming out of your mouths is absolutely mind-boggling. I can't believe it. 13 years in this company. He hasn't taken a day off unless he has absolutely had to. I'm disappointed. I really am. But anyway, let's get into the match. Rusev, John Cena. Phil, how excited are you for this match at WrestleMania?
You said it right then and there. Possibly one of the biggest build-ups on this WrestleMania card. We saw the contract signing. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. But either way, we saw the contract signing. And that right there, that just built up the match right then and there. If there was no build-up to that match, and then just that happened, that would have been fine for me, because that build-up right there, when Rusev read a statement, and Cena had to just not talk, and if he did not talk, he would sign the contract, which I was very surprised that Cena did not explode to the things that Rusev said. I know I would have. I know you would have tried. Because the things that Rusev said were just absolutely wrong.
What Rusev said, I don't get like this very often. Because I know it's scripted. We all know it's scripted.
Yes.
I don't get like this very often, but I wanted to go literally smack that guy in the face. That's how mad he got me. And you know what? That's what a heel does. That's what a heel does, and I love it.
He's honestly just a perfect heel.
This man is the perfect. He's the perfect heel. Because
and no, we're not saying that because of his race. No, we're not saying that because he's Russian or whatever. People are just born to be heel. People are just born to be face, and he is just born to be a heel.
Yep. And I hope they don't. I hope they don't turn him face, because that'll just ruin him. It will ruin him.
I don't know how he would though. I just don't know how they would try.
It'd be Alberto Del Rio. It'd be just like Alberto Del Rio. This guy is the real deal. He goes out there, does what he has to do. I respect him for pissing me off every single week because he does it so well. And I don't know. I'm excited. This match I'm probably most excited for.
Because there's so much build up to it, and but here's the thing with this match. I want a good match between these two. Now, people are saying left and right. I've seen this like a bunch of times on Twitter. Oh yeah, Cena's gonna bury Rusev. Cena's gonna bury Rusev. No, Rusev is gonna bury Cena. I've seen the conversations. I don't want anyone to bury anybody in this match. I want this to be a back and forth fight, no matter what. I'm talking to Trent.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking to yourself.
Again.
Phil's dead.
That's like my 5th time.
Phil's dead, man. Come on, man. What's the problem with that? We go uncensored here, man. We don't stop for nothing.
Back to my point there. With all the stuff that I was seeing on Twitter and everything, I'm telling you guys right now, it's not going to be a bearing between either of these two. Cena's not going to bury Rusev, and Rusev is not just going to bury Cena. These two are going to go at it for the United States Championship. And if Cena wins, that's great. He got the title back to the United States. And if Rusev wins, that's okay too, because we still have something to do with the United States Championship and Rusev. And we can try to figure out who to beat him then there. But, I'll give you my view on who I think is going to win that match when it comes to WrestleMania, when we do our WrestleMania preview. But, all I'm saying is, don't worry guys, it's not going to be a bearing. These two are going to be going at it, just going at it, and it's going to be a great match. One of the best matches on the card, I think it'll be.
Okay. Well, that's our Raw preview. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty much all I have to say.
Are we going to do Raw updates for Raw since we don't have school tomorrow?
Let's do it.
All right.
You heard it here first, guys. every topic that we address to you guys here today will be updated live from Monday Night Raw to you guys because we don't have school tomorrow. So just keep it locked on Trent's channel, and we'll get you lively updates to all the previews that we have for you guys. And make sure to watch Raw and the Raw pre-show, which is on the network, for how much, Trent?
$9.99.
$9.99. And you can get WrestleMania on the network as well for just $9.99. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good one.
All right. Bye, guys.